Hello, assalamu alaikum guys, and welcome back to another video. It's Ibrahim Muslim, and today I'm back with another video on Hackintosh. So this is part 5 of OpenCore Clover. So in this series of videos, I'm explaining you how to move to OpenCore from Clover configurator, and it's being long that I made the last video because I was shifting, and now I'm in a new place, as you can see. So in this video, we will talk about the final steps you have to take to move from Clover configurator to OpenCore bootloader. And in the previous video, I have spoken about OpenCore configurator and how to move to the OpenCore and how to set up your SMBIOS and everything to OpenCore. And I think the last part which was remaining was the UEFI part. And let's talk about UEFI for a bit, and then I will tell you what basically you have to do to move to the OpenCore. And OpenCore is also updated from the time I made the last video to now, and it's been like 2-3 weeks. So in the previous video, I think I have talked about almost all of the ACPI, booter, device properties, kernel, miscellaneous, NVRAM, platform info and stuff. The last thing which was remaining, which was not talked about, was UEFI. So in UEFI, we have a couple of settings here and a couple of settings down here. And let's start with Apfs. So Apfs is the Apple file system on which the latest Mac OS is basically installed. It started from High Sierra or Sierra, I think, and then it's the main Apple file system. It's quite advanced, quite fast, and it supports a lot of different things, including duplicating right away in a second. So in Apfs, we have enabled jumpstart. This one is very important. Also, hide verbose is this one. This setting will hide the start of the Apfs drivers, and it includes a couple of settings that are loaded right after the BIOS loads the OpenCore, and it's good to hide. There is nothing you can change, so it's just a random text appearing. It's good you hide that. Then down here in crux, you have to request boot while routing, deduplicate boot order, and that's all of these two settings, 0 here and 0 in TSC sync timeout. Okay, in audio, you have to add the audio device path. It is not compulsory. The audio can work without this path, but it's good you add this. So where do you get this path? So this path is from here, and if you go audio device, this one is for my graphics card. You can find the other audio device here. So I think this one is for the graphic card, and this one is for my motherboard. Okay, so this is the audio path, or you can just copy this one, Control C or Command C, and paste this here. Okay, now we have audio codec. Because my motherboard have ALC1150, so I'm using codec 1. Yours can be different, and you have to, or you might have to use a different codec version. This one is kind of not that important, and it is basically set if you want to get the Apple chime on the boot up. So audio support, play chime. It is not compulsory, does not do anything related to the Mac OS, but just the audio output on the start. So drivers is a very important part of this section. You have to importantly have to use open runtime.efi. Without this, the system will not properly boot. The Clover bootloader, the OpenCore bootloader will not work quite well without this. NTFS is for loading the NTFS. HFS Plus is for loading the HFS Plus hard drives, especially USB drives and old installation media. Audio DXE is for the booter. For the Apple chime you have to play. This is not important as well. NC or screenshot DXE is also for taking the screenshot of the bootloader, and for this you also have to use Open Canopy to work the screenshot DXE. Okay, one great good thing is you can download the drivers right away. You can get a lot of detail about these drivers from here. It says green because I have downloaded all these drivers, but they are not enabled here because they are not important. And you can also use NVMe Express if you are on Haswell or below. This is very important. You can zoom in, you can see what else this tells you. Look at the tool taking screenshot in Open Canopy boot interface, not the default boot interface of OpenClover. Remember that. Input, you have to just add these values. Output is max. I use max for getting the highest resolution possible. Built-in graphics, you can use the system graphics step, but built-in graphics is the basic choice. You can put any resolution here, but even if I use 1080p, my system boots to 4K if I boot on a 4K monitor. Provide console gap, this is good. Protocol overrides, most of this is not useful for the startup, for the initial start of Hackintosh, but this can be used for optimization of your Hackintosh and for better stability. I will talk about these in a later video. We will talk about how to debug and how to get away or how to solve a lot of different Hackintosh issues one by one. I will make videos based on issues and it will specifically help you guys. So that's all for the UEFI section, and so we are on OpenCore 0.6.2 release. This is the latest release. I'm basically using the Open Factory version, which is 0.6.3, and it's in a beta form right now, so it's not recommended for you guys right now, but that is for making my system compatible with Big Sur when it comes out, so I don't get a lot of hurdles. So that's it. That was all about OpenCore and how to work with OpenCore and how to move from Clover configurator to OpenCore and how to set up your first Hackintosh. And in the next videos, I will talk about how to get rid with a lot of different troubles you will face when booting with OpenCore, and I will be basically doing troubleshooting with my system, and I will tell you about all of the different problems I face and how you can get rid of them and get a proper optimized Hackintosh. So that's it for this video, guys. Now I have talked about OpenCore in detail and how you can move from Clover configurator to OpenCore. And I also have Patreon channel where you can contact me and I can guide you to install Hackintosh. But remember, guiding to install a Hackintosh is a big thing and it takes a lot of effort, and not all of the systems are compatible. Especially laptops are really hard to make them compatible and work. So it's not that simple, and it's not like I have a magic to solve all the problem of the Hackintosh, and you have to tell me detailed specs about your system. If you even ask questions in the comment section below or on Patreon or on Facebook, you have to mention your system specs first, otherwise I will not be able to help you out. Second thing, it's a rule of thumb, Intel CPUs are better for Hackintosh, AMD graphics card are better for Hackintosh, and Gigabyte motherboard above Gen 4, Intel Gen 4 are better for Hackintosh. So that's it for this video, guys, and in the next videos I will be making detailed videos about how to troubleshoot different Hackintosh, how to install different softwares, and how to do a lot of different stuff related to OpenCore, and we will be troubleshooting a small problems to big problems as well. So stay tuned for those videos, guys. Keep liking, keep sharing, and let your family friend know about this channel, and let me know if you want any video on any specific topic. I will also be trying to switch the topics soon. So that's all for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked it, hope you enjoyed it, and until the very next video, please take care. Allah Hafiz.